This is gonna be brain hammer rage, right? It's just Arifureta episode 9. We know the senses there now with her ugly CGG to create, right? And we're gonna see, I think we're gonna see the dragon, I think, from the opening, right? It's chasing the jeep. And yeah, this anime, it's like the ugliest, shittiest thing ever. It's gonna be so bad. It is so bad that at least you can laugh at it by now. Like, you can laugh at it by now, because it's just, indeed, finally we can watch the best anime ever. So let's start watching it, and let's regret that we're bored of something. Yeah, like, just, 3, 2, 1, and go. Like, I'm already laughing. Because I'm already like, I'm prepared. Here's the jeep. It's super ugly. It's super ugly. Immediately, it's the shittiest anime, vehicle ever. Yeah, and it's also shitty. It's shitty writing too. Why is the sensei there? It's shitty writing too, because he's like, "Oh, I'm so edgelord. I hate everyone. I need no bitch to tell me what to do." And then sensei comes and is like, "Okay, what do you do?" Like, it doesn't make any goddamn sense that he listened to sensei because he was like telling her to f off, right? That he doesn't tell her to f off suddenly. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Why is he nice to sensei for? Yeah, but this is the... I regret being bored when I see this anime every time. Yeah, and they're always gonna fight. And Sensei kind of sleeping on it now. So Sensei is clearly joining the harem. That was very obvious. Sensei wants it to. Sensei joining the harem, right? She's bringing over her harem past with her, so they're joining the harem open time. So the opening has changed since the last week. They have the pantsuit in the opening, so that's good at least. They have like a massive pantsuit in the opening. That's like the best part of every episode is having that panty scene with the bunny, right? So she's like on the ugly CG jeep. Yeah, that's the best. That's the best, I think. I was waiting for the pantsuit scene. Here we come. Here's the ugly jeep chased by the ugly dragon. It is so ugly. It is ugliness of ugliness, yeah. But here we go. There we go. Oh yeah, the pantsuit scene is there, and the dragon might join them because she's like following the pan. Maybe he just likes bunny pantsuit. I mean, I can see that. Yeah, the dragon's like, I want the pantsuit, so I'm following the pantsuit. I can see that happening too. That also makes sense. God, I think the song is bad too. I don't know how it's a high ranked opening. I think the song is bad too, in my opinion. I don't think it's the worst opening ever, but it's like a pretty bad opening in my opinion. I feel you have a heart attack. But yeah, Sensei joining them is so stupid too. It pissed me off. Like, can it at least be consistently edgelordy? Don't have Sensei joining you. So that was like a CG plane or something. The CG just continues and it's just ugly as always. I know it's like, I don't know. I guess he's like scouting with that thing. He's a random nobody that we have no build up for. Yeah, the classmates that is ignored for. Yeah, the song is very bland. I think the song is bland, and I watched all those shitty like top 40 openings for some reason. And that guy had the number 1. I was like instantly. So I was like, this channel is not blocked. I was like, this as number 1, we have openings like Dumble this season. I'm like, come on, man, come on. And then, I mean, there's so many better openings, like, Fire Force or the Stone, Savage Girl. Basically every Friday anime is a great opening. Villain Saga openings really good too. Of course, but Clover's kind of like, it's always amazing and so on. And this opening comes, it's like, it's very. I think Copcraft, if you watch Ethics, is much better. Copcraft is a much better song and it's way cool animated. And the text on the side and tissue screens. Copcraft is a really good opening, one of the best openings. Copcraft is a very good opening. This is like a pants. This is a bunny pansy. This is the only thing. The only thing. But whatever. Yeah, they're building up to getting up on this mountain or whatever. So far nothing has happened except Sensei slept on him. So you know, you kind of got like second best. Yeah, Sensei's in the HAREM now. And then the other character has no voice lines. They're just kind of there. Yeah, these other characters, they have no build up. She has the backstory to him. They said his life. They didn't show episode 1 for some reason. The other 3 are just kind of there, right? They have no character. They're just extremely filling out the edges of the scenes. Okay, she can like do a monsters thing. Cool. Okay. Couldn't you just like walk through the water? I don't know why I was even. Couldn't you just walk through the water? I mean, yeah, okay, they didn't get wet, but like, was it even necessary? Couldn't you just walk into the water? It didn't even look like it was like a massive, hindrance. It was like a waterfall there. We meet some random character that we never. Yeah, I guess saw him. The CG hair. Yeah, that was with last episode. Yeah, so we had the guild guy with the guy with the CG hair, basically. The guy with the CG hair. Yeah, that was so horrible. I'm just waiting for it to turn uglier here. Like this is the beginning of, the ugliness. Before we get into the actual meat of the episode, yeah. The black dragon. Yeah, the dragon. The Ryu. Kuro Ryu. Yeah, here we go. Here we go, everyone. He's talking about the dragon. We're gonna see probably the worst CG ever done in Mister of Mankind, probably. And this backstory. Yeah, I mean, they have no voice line. Sensei, of course, has a voice line, but the other characters now, they're just kind of in the background there, staring at the action, right? See, and he's back to being an edgelord after. I still don't get why why did he let Sensei go with them if he's an edgelord guy now? You should have told her to F off, right? It's like, it doesn't make any sense. This doesn't make any sense. His characterization is so bad because he's a horrible with the character, of course, generally, but at least he was consistent the first episode. Yeah, I love that. Exactly. It's like really show every female character but have like one voice line, like one comment per character. Like you keep seeing the character in the background here. Like the other girls now. I have no idea what they are. I know that one of them is his life. We never saw it in a good way, but yeah, we keep seeing this other character in the background, right? But it is kind of there. Here it comes though. Oh, this is gonna be the worst episode probably. Remember the last boss? There's like one episode of, yeah, I read it's ugly, but it's gonna be ugly. Oh, there we go. There it looks really ugly. Immediately it looks absolute crap. This thing looks decent, and then you probably see it in bigger scope, and it's gonna be like, oh my god, no. The eye! Oh my god, the eye! It's like a live action eye or something. It's like a squirrel eye. What is that? What is that? So that was the ugliest thing so far in the anime. Here we go, like a CG something. CG sheet, I guess. Oh, it's like it's CG arm! His arm is CG when he turns yeah, now it's like some ugly, oh my god, it's like the lowest level of animated purple shit there, yeah. Oh my god. That eye was so ugly. The eye was so ugly. His arm is CG too, though. His arm is CG too. And this girl has some backstory, though. This is the only girl that has some backstory of the supportive cast, of this new supportive cast, yeah. This still is okay, at least, yeah. This cat has... Who are these other two girls? This is like one word altogether, yeah. Oh, what's happening now? Is she doing some kind of gravity spell, I guess? Like, what is this crap? What the fuck? Why is gravity like a port or something? Nice boob, at least. It is. Oh, the eyes! The damn eyes are so ugly. The damn eyes. They're so goddamn ugly. But that portal was so crappy too. That wasn't the portal. It was like gravity. Like, why is she doing like? Why is she doing like gravity? I don't know, like a gravity sphere or something. Wouldn't gravity be like, I'm just making you heavier? Why is he like throwing up some kind of like blue thing blue-green thing, and that pushes him down, right? It doesn't make any sense. That's never how gravity works. Like, look at, like, I don't know, Needless with the gravity girl. She just makes you heavier, right? Look at, like, Dalmansha right now. She makes you heavier, yeah. She makes you heavier. Doesn't send, like, gravity balls at you. But the CG guns... it is really like PlayStation 1 95 graphics, yeah. That is 4, yeah. And the explosive, the purple explosions. Okay, that actually looks the best thing so far, actually. Yeah, the ice thing. That actually is like... I was like good, but in comparison, it's good. Okay, she can throw like kunais or something. It's so ugly. Oh my god. This is seriously the worst CG I think I've ever seen in my life. It's an anime. I mean, I played a lot of PlayStation games when it was new. So Wild Arms, I love that game and it has some really ugly CG. But this is like on level of Wild Arms, right? But Wild Arms had like better character design, so it looked better at least. This is on the level of the first role-playing games to PlayStation 1, yeah. Like literally. On that level. If even not even worse. This is like Super Nintendo graphics. CG can. Everything has to be CG. You can't draw anything, it is so stupid. Okay, so the podcast didn't do shit, yeah. She threw like 3 kunais and then she was out of that episode, yeah. She did... See, this looks so effed up, right? Because you get, it's so not a Uncanny Valley. He's clearly not standing on something really. He's standing on the ugliest CG thing ever. Like, it's just so... And this is like the whole episode can be its fight, right? Wow. That was weird too. It just suddenly stood up again. How did it get up there? It's so CG. His face is the worst face ever. This is seriously worse than I think any game PlayStation ever. This on the list, but it's on the level, right, of like... It's on the level of the PlayStation 1, just a little worse. Yeah. The 64? Maybe around there. My CG! Look at my CG cannon! Okay, what is that? CG Gulliver, yes. It's gonna like CG Gulliver it, I think. It looks like CG, you know, some kind of net or something where you... Yeah, see? I told you guys. Gulliver's Travels, right? CG... Oh, the eyes! The eye was the worst thing ever. It looks so fake. You see just the mouth. Oh my god, it's so bad. I can have a heart attack. It's just so funny. Now you're used to it. Oh, she's not worth it at least. See? Bunny girl keeps being best girl, right? She keeps being the one with the power, the one with the ass, the one with the boobies, chest, going, you know. Big hammer. She's big in every regard, right? And big ears, yeah. She's... And the character... Look at those boobs, yeah. The character has everything. And a great personality. Where... Yeah, tougher than mountain, like a CG mountain, yeah. Usually a dragon's about like 5 to upwards mountains, right? You tap 5 mountains and then you get like a sheep dragon. But usually it costs about like 7 or 8 or so, yeah. Probably the average. Modern wise probably 6, yeah. Usually double mountain though. Double mountain, yeah. Is he gonna impale it? So he just shoot it up in its back. Yeah, he pressed it up in the... I mean, because the writing wasn't as bad as it was. He just shoot up like a CG. What's happening? It's already as crappy as it is. And apparently it's a girl and it's like, you know, he's oaring her. Yeah, he's oaring that. I like how her voice is, her mouth isn't moving. So he basically is oaring this dragon lady now. Yeah, you're gonna rip my hole apart if you have it in you. So she's obviously gonna join the harem, right? She's obviously gonna join the harem. He's obviously gonna... This is clearly gonna be a next harem girl, a dragon girl, of course. Yeah, and he keeps pounding at her, yeah. So this is the sickest anime ever. It was already as crap, you see? The writing, in my opinion, is horrible too. He's just awing her. He's awing this dragon lady. What's happening? This is so bad. And I mean, her voice is so... And her mouth isn't really moving correctly to what she's saying. See, this is basically an Orsin. This is just... It's just so effed up. It's more effed up than I think it was gonna be. It is more effed up. It's so ugly, but also he's also impaling this dragon lady from the rear entrance, yeah. See, the story is as stupid as CG. I am legit saying that. The CG is the worst thing ever, but the story is much better. Oh my god, it's so ugly too. Random bad guy. Yeah, extremely generic bad guy up here and did some mind control on me. Yeah. Oh, the eyes is so bad! Oh, stop with the dragon eye. It's the worst thing ever. I'd rather see him pounding at her with the thing instead of the dragon eye. Yeah. Should pull out the thing from her buttocks, hopefully soon. See, her mouth is... How is she speaking? It's like a... I can't do... Yeah, like her mouth is not moving when she's speaking, right? It's just so... Yeah, and also we are sick up her ass, so, you know, we know that she's speaking, because I don't think she could lie. Yeah, I can see the eyes of her horrible CG eyes, and I know she isn't lying. But yeah, the dragon is flying with, you know, after Bunny Girl in the opening, so he's probably gonna join them, right? So he's gonna have like, the last dragon girl as well, right? Bunny Girl, Dragon, Vampire Girl. He needs to increase his horror, right? He really has sex with this girl, yeah. So Dragon Girl is the first girl he has sex with, because they already done it, yeah, so that's good. So he gets at least, you know... Still has to stick up her, yeah. Still is up her rear end there, yeah. Yeah, that generic dangerous man guy. It was the one-armed dangerous guy did it, yeah. See, she's gonna join the harem, right? You gotta have a dragon lady who is already sex with. He has already slept with her, right? So... I feel her voice is pretty bad too. I feel her voice is pretty crappy. He doesn't fit a dragon at least for a second. He's gonna, yeah, gotta get a little more in that, the action there. Yeah, but when you impale her, that's how you cure mind control. Everyone knows that. You stick it up in the back and then you cure mind control. Yeah. Yeah, please remove it from my rear end. Yeah. Yeah, because now I've turned into a cute dragon lady, so you can't have it in my... See, I think the writing is as stupid as the CD. It's not much better. It is not much better. She's obviously gonna fall out with him too now. He was too virginity, so he has to, you know... Yeah. This thing is just... Yeah, she's not used, it's the first time, yeah. He's so rough to her, yeah. But she's almost gonna fall in love with him too now. And all the Stockholm Syndrome harem girl, she's gonna obviously fall for him. Okay, so we are seeing a dragon girl getting off here, yeah. Yeah. This is so cringe. And now she'll be a super cute dragon lady, come on. She's obviously joining the harem. She's gonna be so in love with him now. She has to be... Oh yeah, and she's got baby There we go. She's like a complete sexy dragon lady. There we go. Next harem girl. You just gave me an orgasm, so I will join you now. Yeah, no, she's addicted to, you know. Yeah. Now she's addicted to his skill, right? As the. It's so stupid. I think it is so fucking stupid. And it's so predictable. It's so stupidly predictable too. We all know immediately that the dragon is gonna be a sexy woman, right? That he just, you know, got from behind, right? We all fucking know it too. Like, this is seriously, the writing is as bad as the CG. It fucking deserves the CG writing. It's just the most obvious, predictable harem shit isekai ever. It is like, yes, we just all of us saw him for like 5 minutes R-ing this dragon lady, and she liked it. She also read it, and she liked it for the wallpaper, yeah. It's straight up hentai, yeah. We just all saw it, and she loved it. It's like the worst sex I've ever seen in my life. Yeah. Yeah. Really is. Like, that's the worst porno ever. This is so fucking bad. Yeah. I mean, this anime is worth watching because it is so incredibly bad. And yeah, again, what did you see that? We saw the worst porn ever, basically. That's what we saw, right? And this anime deserves its CG because the writing is on par with the all. The CG is the worst though, but I mean, it's not much better, right? Yeah, and obviously Dragon Lady's gonna be like, please let me be your new waifu because I really love that new sensation you gave me. Yeah, I want it again. She's way too high and mighty after getting, you know, Ard. Yeah, oh, I'm filled up. I'm so filthy. Yeah, like, she's like way too. I think she's way too high and mighty after being, you know, abused like this. She's way too much like, oh yeah. Exactly. She's way too into it. She's absurdly into it. I knew it. It's, you know, Stockholm Syndrome part 3, I guess, almost. Yeah, and it's gonna pull her with him. Yeah, she's like his darkness now. Yeah, she's in love now, you know. Stockholm Syndrome again here, yeah. He's getting the customer lifestyle, used with worse characters. Worse aqua, worse darkness. Yeah, Bonding Girls are worse aqua, and this is like worse darkness. Come on. But at least he had sex with his darkness, I suppose. Yeah. Customer slept with darkness, I suppose. Oh my god. This is seriously the worst. It's probably... I mean, I said it all Summer Game was the worst anime I've ever seen in my life, but this anime is probably the worst anime now. This is the worst anime ever. Probably, yeah. This probably is the worst anime I've ever seen in my life now. After that scene. Especially how incredible predictable it is. This is so disgustingly predictable. You know it's to turn into... This is so cliche and cringe. You know she's gonna turn into, you know, like an ugly, you know, she's gonna be like this super sexy, the ugly CG dragon is gonna turn into this super sexy, you know, right? You know what's gonna happen. You just know it's gonna happen. It's so bad. Are you see now that maybe Copcraft is coming today? I'm not sure. Because Copcraft is called 9.5 today, so Copcraft is probably not airing today then. It's like a recap episode probably. Okay, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it then, because Copcraft I think is not coming, so we can whine about it a little more here then. We can actually review the worst porno ever, yeah. That's my take on it. It's like it deserves its crappy CG. Let's talk about it. So, Arifureta, episode 9, the worst porno ever. It is so incredibly bad, right? The CG, of course, being the ugliest CG of history of anime. It is just so bad. It is incredibly obsessed, like the worst piece of crap I ever seen. And of course, it's a literal crap scene. And of course, the dragon lady loves it, right? Yeah, loves it. Like, let's put it up here. Yeah, she's just like, oh yeah, getting it in the back, right? That is just that is the anime. Yeah, it's just like it deserves the bad CG. It deserves the bad CG. So right away, right? You immediately know from watching any of this Sekai basically that of course this dragon is gonna be a woman, and of course she's gonna be all hentai. She's gonna be like, oh, you did this to me. I love that. Let's do it again. Yeah, and she's gonna join the harem, and she's gonna be a Stockholm syndrome, right? He clearly abused her. She falls for him immediately, as with Bunny Girl. So now he has a bunny waifu, a vampire waifu, right? And of course a dragon waifu, and as well, kinda sensei slept over him there. So yeah, this is way worse than Berserk. This is way worse than Berserk. Horrible than Berserk. And like I usually say that Osama game, King's Game, is the worst anime I've ever seen in my life. It probably is still worse than this anime because King's Game isn't even like funny almost. It's funny sometimes, but it's like so frustratingly stupid the characters in King's Game. Like the dumbest. King's Game has the most horrible written characters ever in history of anime. They are the most unlogical, most dislikable character ever in anime. So I would say they are worse, probably. But this King Girl gets it though. I mean, we just saw him R-ing, and you know I can't say the word on YouTube, but we clearly just have a scene here where the main character is R-ing in, S-ing, so yeah, the female dragon, right, for like 5+ minutes. It is the dumbest thing ever, and she's enjoying it, of course, because it's a complete hentai. She's loving it, and afterward, that was fucked up too. You said fucked up. Screw demonization, yeah, it's F-word. And she immediately, when she's coming out, that was the worst thing I feel. Because immediately when she's like, oh, I'm a sexy woman now, immediately she's like, do it again. Oh, you defined me. I love you now. Yeah, she's gonna be all like, oh, look at my skirt. Yeah. Like she's completely super maximum hentai. As soon as she gets into human form, she wants to have sex talk with him again, right? Yeah, and it's so predictable. You know she's gonna be a sexy woman, and you know that she's gonna fall in love with him immediately, and you know that she's gonna be like, let me join the harem, and he pulls her on the ground, like, yeah, rough her on me, boy, like, master, you're my master now, I will be your slave, you're such an absurd character, right? It's, but yeah, I was gonna say that too again, right? It's so similar to Konosuba, but just a billion times worse, right? So obviously, Bunny is clearly worse Aqua. She's horrible. I like Bunny Girl. She's the best character in anime by far, right? But she's like she's a worse Aqua, right? And obviously, Dragon Lady, it is absurdly darkness, but she had sex. I mean, in her defense, I suppose, she had sex with the main character, right? Darkness is trying to have sex with Kasumi all the time, but she never managed to because he hates, he's like, goddamn it, you're all too crazy for me. But here at least, the edgelord actually had sex with the dragon lady immediately when he met her the first day. After like 5 minutes of horrible CG battle, they had sex, right? So I guess she's falling for him. Makes a little more sense, I suppose. But still, though, she's clearly an ugly, boring darkness, right? Maybe she's gonna be a better character later on, but and he treats her bad, and also. But the thing, a massive lack there is the comedy, right? When the customer does it, it's way funnier, right? It's way funnier. This is kind of like, reminds me of, what's it called again? Seven Deadly Sins, the ecchi anime, not the shonen anime, where it's a lot of sexy jokes, but they aren't really jokes, because they aren't really funny, because it's too blatantly. And I feel this is the same thing here too. Darkness is super horny all the time, super perverted, but she makes it funny, right? But this anime here, this dragon lady immediately is like, yes, take me again. I loved it. Immediately from everyone else, like, yeah, and it's too much. Then he puts her on the ground. She's like, oh yes, I'm coming again. And it's like, that's not fun. It's just too much, right? It's not. It lacks that sparkle in the eyes, right? That Konosuba has. The writing is just poor as shit, right? Yeah, and I agree. I guess that Yui, she's kind of like a little bit Megumin. She's not really Megumin, of course. She's further away from Naruto being Megumin, but she is a little magician with ugly gravity spells, so she's close, I guess, to you. But you is somewhat Megami, but not really, of course. But the other two are very Konosuba, just a billion times worse, right? But yeah, like this is literally like the worst hentai I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, like this literally is a sex scene, right? It's a literally sex scene. He's doing the dragon in front of his sensei and his classmates, right? He's doing the dragon in front of them, and it's just so ugly and it's so boring, and it's the CG thing. Yeah, it's just like it's horrible. Like it's so bad, and her voice really didn't fit either. She has like this horrible voice, in my opinion, at least to the dragon. It doesn't fit for a second, and thanks to the horrible CG of the dragon, right? So she's speaking, so I can find it here, but she's speaking as the dragon. The mouth isn't moving, it's just the head and the neck is moving, so it also looks like really stupid. She's talking to them, but her mouth isn't moving. Yeah, this in here. Like she usually move her, like she's just moving kind of this, right? So her mouth is the same, and then she just kind of moves the neck, doing that thing, right? And the mouth stays like that. So how is she be able to speak then? Because she isn't actually moving her tongue or her her throat and so on. Just kind of doing the neck thing. Also pretty stupid, but but yeah. I mean, it is the worst CG ever, and this is not the worst storyline. I think King's Game anime is the worst written anime ever. The most direction is the worst thing and so on. But it's definitely up there, right? It's definitely up there, and it is so predictable. It is so incredible predictable. As I mentioned several times, but you know it's gonna be a sexy dragon lady. You know it's gonna be. You know she's gonna fall in love with him. You know she's gonna immediately forgive him for. He obviously abused her in front of like 20 people or 50, whatever, 10. These people, yeah. How many are they? 5 plus those 3 plus him, plus 10 people, 11 people. At least something, and people in the surrounding areas and the dead bodies around her and so on. And he defiled her, and she's like immediately. When she gets out of the dragon form, she's all like, "Oh yeah, you're my master now." Let's see if we can find that scene. I mean, it is so stupid, right? Let's see if we can find what it is somewhere here. Where is it? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, like why is she so high and mighty? Why is she so like, "Oh yeah, that was awesome. Let's have sex again." Yeah, like she's like super. Like she just got all in front of 10 people, and she's still like, "Yeah, I'm so freaking cool." Like she still has the kind of that personality. She still like, "Oh yeah, you saw that, guys? That was cool. I like being a porn star." It's something like that. I don't know. It is really weird. It is really, really stupid. Like the anime deserves this bad CG, almost. I mean, the CG is still the worst. The CG is still the beyond bad CG, right? So, but I feel it's on the level of almost being as badly written as the CG is, right? And it definitely is the worst isekai I've seen in my life by far. And I've seen almost every isekai. This is definitely the worst isekai, easily the worst isekai. And also, I mean, it's bad direction too, right? The writing in the novels is probably better, but I doubt it honestly, because we just saw the dragon getting S tier. So honestly, there's gonna be some fans out there, but come on, the source material can't be that good. This is what it's showing us. Yeah, I'm getting that the supportive cast, the other classmates probably had a much better build up and so on. I think Kunai Attack is a better build-up or something probably. But we still had a scene here when the guy had sex with a dragon, and it was really it was the ugliest thing ever. Of course, it's probably better written to read about the sex scene instead of having to see it. But still though, right? Still though. It's the worst crap ever. Anyway, that's a review of Arifureta. This is not the worst anime I've ever seen in my life. Not the worst. I've seen Great episode 9. That was probably the worst sexual thing I've ever seen in anime. That was the most Shokugyou list. But this is up there. This is up there, right? This is like top 10 at least. Top 10 anime betrayal of, sexualized scenes. Yeah, what a horrible scene. Anyways, I don't think it's before we go there, I don't think it's Copcraft. Check it out. Can you just check it quickly here? I think Copcraft is not airing today. 9.5. Actually, it's basically just covering episode 1 to 4, I think. I'm quickly looking at it here. Yeah, so okay, Copcraft today is just covering episode 1 to 3, more or less, and then the episode with Tilan and her best friend. So this covering in episode like was it 8 and 1 to 3, basically. So there's no cover today. I'll see you guys tomorrow then with Black Clover as the first anime reaction, right? But yeah, no Copcraft airing today.